everyone, my name is Jessica Ahn. I'm an alumni from MKC, graduated in June of 2008, and I am the winner of Project Milano. So I try to build my portfolio over the 2 years and 1.5 year, I guess, before I had to apply for the Project Milano. Application was due, and I try to get, I stepped my foot into every industry, film, magazines, and print, and fashion shows and TV and commercials. I got a taste of everything and built my book. So I applied, recommendation letters from all the people that I work with, photographers and other makeup artists that, really trained me and, mentored me, and wrote an essay of why I should go, because I'm going to be the world's best makeup artist, and that's what it takes. So I applied, and I'm very happy and honored to say that I got accepted, and I got to finally go to Milan with Margaret, Mike, and all the people in Milan that really coordinated everything, the photographers and agencies that we got to meet with. It's a dream come true for me. So we got there, me and Jimena, who actually won from the 2009 class. She graduated with top points. I learned that yes, LA has so many job opportunities as well, but in Milan, I learned that they really appreciate your creativity and your artwork. It's not all about money; it's all about collaboration. Even though the photographer was very experienced and he had every right to be, maybe even somewhat of a jerk or conceited, person or anything like that. And even though I, compared to him, is very inexperienced, he really appreciated the idea that I had to contribute, and the ideas that I had to share, and the concepts, and the lookbooks, and all the ideas that we shared together. I felt that when we connect and creatively, they really appreciate you. Having worked in Milan, even for the short period of time that we were there, it really opened my perspective in terms of creativity and how to work with different people. It's not always about you, it's about working together, like I mentioned before. And so and it's about your personality too, and I know that you all learned that and experienced it in your jobs, and even here in LA. But having done fashion, and having different experiences in Milan, I think here it really benefits you, because you now have experience in all areas of makeup, including fashion and commercials and films or whatnot. The portfolio, essay, and letters of recommendation, and we were first chosen by the staff of MKC, and then the finalists, I think five candidates, our portfolios were sent to the Milan judges, the photographers and the agents and all those people, and those people picked the final winner, which was me. I had some time to really explore the city, and most importantly, we got to have meetings, first of all with a photographer. His name is Moreno Monti, and an amazing and experienced photographer in Italy and all over Europe. You guys can check out his work as well on the internet. But we got to all gather together and discuss the concepts of the photo shoots for 2 days. He's a very experienced yet humble and very generous photographer. It's such a blessing to work with him. At the same time, we got to do model casting at Elite Milano. It's one of the biggest model agencies, and I didn't even expect to be able to pick the models myself and the photographer. but 20 models came to us with their books, and we got to meet all of them. We went through their books individually and we picked them. We discussed what looks we liked and how we're gonna shoot them and what concept they would meet. So we got to pick the best models, and we had 2-day photo shoots with Milano and all those models. And on other days, we got to meet with a makeup artist and a hairstylist agency called Green Apple. The head agent is actually used to be Margaret's agent 25 years ago. So she's very experienced and knows the industry really well. And we had the opportunity to meet with her to hear about what it's like to be working in Milan and all over Europe, and what it takes to be working here, and even if you plan to come back to LA or wherever your home is, what it takes to be the best in your area. I feel like I'm almost restarting in a good way on a different level, because I'm very newly inspired and motivated to build myself even better. I feel challenged, and I like that feeling, because it's so easy to start settling, and it's so easy to become arrogant and conceited after working a few years here in LA doing great weddings and commercials which pay well. But my personal goal is to be on Vogue. I want to go into fashion and editorial, so and Milan is a perfect place for that. And so even though I have my own experience, my 2 years of experience, I worked my butt off, not that it's not enough, but it really challenges me to be even better. I know Project Milano sounds really awesome. The things, the opportunities that MKC offers in Project Milano, but I think you have to think about it very seriously, because it's a huge commitment, and you have to want it. The moment that I found out about the opportunity, I knew I was gonna go, because that's where I belong in the future. And that's a stepping stone for me that MKC is offering, which is very rare, and they're doing this because they care about your career. And you have to care about your career too, and you have to see yourself in Milan or anywhere around the world, not not when you're planning on just doing bridal makeup around your neighborhood or anything like that, because someone else might be dreaming about going to Italy and working there. And I think the people that want that dream about that, really deserve to go. So I know it's a hard process, but what I would definitely recommend is for you to continuously work on your portfolio, because that really defines your work. So I know sometimes it's really hard to do free work when you have to make money, make a living, but sometimes you have to make the sacrifice to really build up your work and see in the long term. So make beautiful work. Also, be smart about it. If you do free work all the time and have no money, then you're going to be miserable. You're not going to be happy with your life anyway. So it's very important to, I think, balance your life. Also, just really know where you want to be, and I think that will continue to drive you even if you go through hardships working, because sometimes you work with difficult people. Sometimes it can be very discouraging, or sometimes even photo shoots, you can't even use the photos that you work really hard for hours, and photos don't turn out the way you want them to, and sometimes you can't even use them for your portfolio. And that happened to me so many times. I'm sure some of you can relate to me, but to me it's all worth it, because of all that work, I got to go, and now I have new inspiration, new motivation to even push further, because without those, I don't think I would be pushing myself enough. Project Milano is a very rare opportunity that only MKC offers. I don't know any other schools that offer any projects like this. And it's possible because Margaret Kimura, she has started her career in Italy, in Milan, and that's why she knows what it takes to be the most world recognized makeup artist or hairstylist or whatever you want to be. But like I mentioned before, you have to want it. This is not an opportunity for you to take vacation to Europe or Milan and go shopping for shoes. Yes, I think that comes with it, and it's a bonus, but you have to want to be here. It's not all that easy. I've only been there for a week, but it was very hard sometimes to adjust to the lifestyle or to be working, dragging my makeup kit, in difficult streets and riding the bus. It's not always easy, and to think that you can be, you might be doing that for 2 years, it can be hard, and I expect that. But to me, even those thoughts are worth it. So I know that I want it. I know that no matter what happens, that I want to be in Milan, to be working. So if you feel the same way, I think it's worth giving it a shot. But definitely remind yourself, keep reminding yourself to be thankful, to appreciate this opportunity, because it does not come easy, and let's not take it for granted.